Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of our Dungeons and Dragons in the Eye of the Storm campaign. I am the Ravenous Archon. My name is Will, and I will be your storyteller this evening. Last we left off, we didn't have one of our members, so we easily got rid of him for a session. But we opened up with Chak taking the obsidian stone that had been left over from the Shadow Demon and Dolo and disappearing into the Feywild, leaving behind some broken twigs, a full bloom of orange flowers, and a couple of little grass patches. Togoth, Togoth discovered that the rune is used in rituals and that it stands for suffering. Aelin noticed that there was a touch of wild magic to Togoth's casting, similar to that of Dolo's. She also picked up one of the flowers and put it in her pocket. Togoth also picked up one of the flowers and pocketed that. The two that were left behind brought Eteocles up to speed, and the little goblin looked around the house, found that the fireplace was rigged to not work properly, and also found that it did not look recent. It looked like it had taken a better part of a week. And they also found that some of the gas lamps had holes scratched or carved into their oil reserves, and that the cobbler only had about 2 or 3 full candles left. They took some scraps of the jerky they found in the basement, and also found that Bolig was outside playing with Helen. Aelin looked through her notes while all of this was going on and brought everyone back around to asking about Rierto Ginta, the man that had disappeared after the incident with the Lady Yasica. They gave the little boy another clover. They headed over to the Tight Swallow estate and saw the difference between it and the place that they were currently staying at. They also found that Erascales was having a drink on the outdoor patio. They stepped over to have a chat with him. They brought up Italicus the Wise and the rules that they had established when talking to strangers. Also established that it was Dolo's fault for not getting paid in one of their previous missions. But we also learned that Dolo did at least teach Eteocles about economics and how the trickle-down system should work. The tiefling treated them to a round of elven wine. They heard about the count's job and the ruins holding one of the family treasures. They were introduced to one of the serving girls, who was named Iena Coulter. Aelin asked her about Rierto Ginta and found out that his contract had expired about 3 days ago. She also mentioned having a falling out, that he had had a falling out with one of the housemasters, mentioned that he was being taken, that the housemaster was being taken care of in the temple until he was healthy enough to be released recently. It was mentioned that the wounds Rierto inflicted were serious enough to warrant healing magic. It was also mentioned that one of the other people that witnessed the attack, that she was one of the other people that witnessed the attack. Eteocles gave her 7 gold pieces for information, and were told to find Ladylin Curfew, a name that has been thrown around recently. They asked to have a message sent to them when the housemaster returns, and they learned that the housemaster's name is Hinterbrev. They learned that he handles the enjoyment of their guests, and they saw that the tiefling lower some food under the table and were introduced to his little kobold associate named Kromash Kriz, who he affectionately just calls Mash. He referred to him as his little valet, and they saw him take a little knife out of his vest, but was told to put it away really quickly. They learned that the little kobold was saved by the tiefling, which is a heroic tale to be told around any campfire. And he revealed that he is also meeting an agent of the Count since he's recently lost his own valet. And that's when Aelin decided that it would be best to not be in the area because Togoth and Eteocles might let something loose. They headed back to the Mutineers' Lounge, saw that the Stardust Brew was lively with everyone that would have been at the lounge being there. Saw light in the kitchen, the back area. Aelin went up to her room. Eteocles asked to be about becoming partners. Excuse me. But he learned that the gentleman already sold the lounge to the widow that owns the place across the street. They learned that the human who used to own the place is named Tyler Reg, and that he has sold his establishment for 300 gold pieces to the widow Yelissa Gertham. While they were talking, Aelin snuck out and walked into the Stardust. She asked about the group playing Keep Away with a halfling cloak. She bought the half-orc in charge a drink, learned that his name was Vigran Meyer, They talked about working for the halfling's family and how they were cheapskates. They learned that they called the halfling Master Ginta, and that he had left about 30 minutes ago. Eteocles and Togoth settled their tab with the previous owner, talked about passive income for a bit, and Togoth went upstairs and took a moment to kind of speak with animals to talk to Helen. He learned that the other bugbear that Eteocles had talked to and hugged and fought with each other the day before, and that Helen had jumped out the window. And Helen jumped out the window after Togoth cast silence in the room, and Eteocles jumped out after her. Aelin ended up following the halfling to the estate of the house Ildar. She saw that there were a couple of lights. A couple of lights were on, not in the estate itself, but in the guest house. She walked up to one of the Goliath guards at the gate, who had a tribal scarification on the left side of his face, well into his collar. She asked about Rierto Ginta and saw him spit on the ground, and was told that none of the Ginta family are allowed on the premises anymore. He mentioned that the only one that would have been awake is the Master of Inquiries, but she also learned that Leyland Curfew is a member of the apartments of on the property, and learned that the guards have heard that Rierto Ginta is responsible for Lady Yasika's death. She also learned that the Master of the house is named Jorias Ildar. And heading back, she saw some of the stragglers coming back from the fairgrounds. She also came to notice that there were no lights from Dolo's room, but Togoth's room had a candle lit and a window open, and everyone scattered to the winds. We left off with Aelin in pretty much trying to go out to see if she could find Togoth or Eteocles, and before we find out if she does, which I'm glad to see everyone at the table again.
Hola.
Hello.
Yeah.
No more weddings, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. I know. I'm so glad that I don't have any more weddings for a good long while.
If you do a wedding in this game, I'm burning it to the ground. I'm just telling you that right now.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Just jot that down.
Yeah, jot it down. Genocide.
Yeah. And as Aelin, before we get to Aelin, actually, let's go back to the beginning of the evening, and we get to see a bit of the Feywild through Dolo's eyes. The Feywild is where all the Fey creatures originate. It is chaos. It is vibrant. It is life in all its purest form. The colors are more vibrant on that side. Foliage is everywhere. Greenery is everywhere. But that's not to say that that is the extent of the plane. Of course, there are the winter-touched courts, the unseelie, as Chak has referred to them in the past. What do you think Chak's estate looks like? Where would he have taken you? Same place that you were bound didn't contract him in the first place.
Right. I'd like to. Chalk's very interesting, so I'd like to think he, in keeping with the Fey world, he thinks highly of himself, so he would have made himself some kind of an estate, but out of natural things, and the way that he is, I'm sure he's probably trapped some kind of light beings as lanterns for his estate,
of course,
or and but I picture this just lavish imitation of what a mansion or wealthy estate would be in the I want to say real world, because this is a real world also, but in the
material plane.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
I picture a giant throne in each room for him.
Of course.
Like that's what I picture.
I'm almost of the mind that the second that he appears with you on the grounds, that the throne just kind of is sitting there waiting for him. And as he leads you inside, you can hear the lumbering, heavy footfalls of the throne following you.
Yeah. I would almost say that when we come in, he's already sitting on the throne.
Okay.
Like he automatically teleports onto the throne. Like that's how Chak is.
Yeah. And he takes you to one of his laboratories, and you can see him just pouring himself into the stone and just kind of using different liquids on it and seeing what happens.
I'm like, Chak, so, and I've been here before, obviously, because I think I'm like I never get tired of this place, but and I can never get used to it because there's so much.
And it moves.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like
never,
Howling's.
yeah. It
Yeah.
not that the house moves, but like the room orientation moves.
Okay. So I'm just like, this was over there before, I think, in that way. But anyway, what does you listen? I get it. You're my patron, but you can't. Why do you take the stone? The deal wasn't for stones. The deal was your pleasure and ashes.
Oh. Are you altering the deal on my behalf now, Deke?
Was there something I missed in the deal? Was there something about obsidian stones in there?
My power is based on how many contracts I currently have. But power can also be enhanced with the right artifacts, the right treasure. And he kind of holds up the rock. This is one of those things.
Now, obviously, this is something of major importance to you as a Fae. What kind of person would have access to that in the material plane? We had to disperse of that terrible shadow demon or whatever it was, shadow creature,
Yes.
in order for that to appear.
Oh, you were right on the first instinct, my young man. It is a demon.
Is it trapped in there?
No. This, however, is something that can lead us to whoever controls said demon. And then he kind of spins and not spins, but he kind of turns and the chair steps around so that he's facing you.
Okay.
Who would summon such a creature to try and deal with you and your group, I wonder?
Well, was it particularly for our group? Because it seems like that poor cobbler. It was a cobbler, right? I'm just because It's been a while. Nailed it. The poor cobbler was the one being tormented by this.
Right, but before this there was the Minotaur.
Which was Hades.
Right. And before this there was that group of ruffians.
Right, that was
From that one guild that we infiltrated.
Yes, that was a great time, but we infiltrated them after the fact, so there was no need for them to pursue us. So, and it seemed like that was just a kind of racist thing. Was that first fight?
Oh,
they didn't like our kind there.
You are traveling with a bugbear.
Oh no, he was there. I always forget when he's there and not. It's revenge for everything you guys said last time. Buckle up, Buttercup. Here we go. And I'm like, it was Togoth. They, if I remember correctly. But so you think you believe all these are connected somehow? I figured it was just a strange set of circumstances that we run into Hades, who was dispatching of the shopkeeper. Then again, it was all people surrounding this murder, so or associated with it.
Mm-hmm. I also wonder how much of this goes back to her.
Do you think that has something to do with this?
You haven't forgotten about her, have you?
I'm still here, aren't I?
I mean, you are complaining about taking a stone.
I'm not complaining. I'm curious because I've never seen you this excited. It's not. It's something that I don't see from Chak normally. So
You see him he extends his pointer finger, and the tip of it becomes this jagged point, and he starts to scratch it against the rock. And there's these sparks that come off of it. You can see that his fingertip is burning at the touch, and in the smoke, you see it start to kind of coalesce. It swirls, and it takes the form of this very familiar, almost featureless face. It's a very simple bump for a nose, very wide, almost completely blacked out eyes, and just a very simple mouth. But that's just the face. How do you remember her? What do you actually see in the smoke?
it's been so long that part of the reason why I'm kind of doing this is because I feel like I'm starting to forget what she looked like.
Mhm.
And it hurts, which is one of the main reasons, one of the guiding reasons for the pact. Um, I remember her smile, as that's one of the key things, and I picture that the image would be smiling. Um, it's almost with her hair, like I feel like it's not staying one color. It's it's fluctuating, almost like I can't focus on what it was that she looked like. Um, and I feel like that's a lot with with most of her features. I just feel like there's this constant fluctuation.
He waves his hand, and the smoke starts to dissipate, and the image flutters away into nothing again. He kind of looks over at you. Let's not forget why we started this journey in the first place.
You don't have to worry about that, Chuck. I will not forget that.
A long list of people that deserve vengeance for what happened to you.
And I will get it, and you will get what was promised.
Good. Good. I hope so. Do you mind grabbing me that vase from outside?
Of course, certainly. And I'll walk over.
Yeah. And as you break the threshold of the archway from one room to the other, you find yourself coming into the bottom floor of the Mutineers' Lounge right as Aelin is running down the stairs.
God damn it.
Where the fuck have you been?
Ooh. Hello to you too, Aelin. Good to see you, sister. Right.
Yeah,
So,
where the fuck have you been? You just fucking disappeared. Just
are we in the middle of, like, there's people in here?
No, there's nobody in here.
Oh, okay.
no, nobody works here.
How long was I gone?
I don't even know anymore. Like a day, maybe a few hours. I'm not sure. Couldn't tell you. But
Okay.
you just fucking disappeared. Where's the stone?
Right. So the stone. It's in the Feywild.
Fucking hate the Feywild.
Well, I don't. I find it quite pleasant.
I'm sure.
And I look around. I don't know if you're listening. You might be listening. But I feel like there's probably some questions you have about who that was, and
I have a lot of questions. Who the hell was that? Where the fuck is
Right.
the stone? Where the hell did you go? Why were you in the fucking Feywild?
right. So I answered where the stone was. It's in the Feywild. So that
Yes.
question that's been answered.
Good.
So you know how, and I look around again, like I'm constantly looking around. You know how, and I lower my voice. You trained to become the person you are.
Yeah. Why
Right.
are you whispering? Nobody works here. E.T. has paid everyone's future while you were gone.
Oh, I guess he didn't fully understand that whole trickle down thing I taught him.
Oh no, he
Um,
trickled it down. He trickled it way down. All the way down.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing I have gold. So
But yes, I was trained. What are you
So,
getting at? What are you getting
okay.
at?
So I wasn't trained. See, the I get the things I can do from someone. His name's Chak. That's the person you saw. He's my what that we call a patron. Um, so I kind of made a deal with him, and I kind of work for him.
Yeah, and do you pay him in stones?
I guess that's part of it now. I asked, and usually it's ashes and other things, but like those people that were there. But he in turn gives me my abilities to help
Got it.
stay alive and keep you guys alive as well with when I can.
Hmm. That's a lot
Yes, yes.
to like.
Well, there was a lot of questions.
Yeah, that's a lot to unpack right now. A lot to unpack right now. Are you going to tell the others that you're sworn to some dude for ashes in a stone?
So, you're my sister, so I'm telling you. If they ask, if it comes up, I'll probably tell them, even though they tend to have no filter when it comes to saying things. While
Absolutely understand.
you live on discretion.
That's the point. Which, by the way, remember how I had to talk to you? Told you, hey, I got to talk to you later, and then you just fucking disappeared.
Right. I didn't choose to disappear. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah. No. Clearly,
Now,
chalk.
there's a benefit though from Chalk. I believe, and I look around. I'm like, I'm hoping he's hearing me. He may be able to assist us with the stone in determining who exactly it was that summoned that demon, because that is a summoning stone.
Oh, is it now?
Yes, and
Great.
he made a good point that I didn't piece together prior. It seems like every time we move to somebody else involved in this murder, something happens, like a minotaur, or what a shadow demon of some sort.
That really was fucked out of nowhere.
So I think we're on the right path. I don't know how much while I was gone. I don't know how long it's been. Taverns are empty now, and I don't know if the children are still in the streets or what's going on. But has there been any further progress? Well, I apologize. You said you wanted to talk to me. I don't know if it was about that. I'm getting ahead of myself. Traveling in the stone gets me all.
It wasn't about. I mean, well, no, but okay, you just came with so much information. I'm gonna take a second.
Okay.
Breathe, because you had a lot of information, and I was gonna tell you that. All right, first let me just get something off my chest, because we're having this moment of like brother sisterly like moment, and I needed to tell you something anyway. So
I love you too.
I love you, but so I kind of may have found myself temporarily with a different motive attempted to get into pockets. And I will explain that I needed to do that.
Okay.
Because I need to find out information. You remember how I went like super batshit crazy chasing after someone that time?
Right.
Yeah, remember?
Uh-huh.
Well, I need to know who the chick was that she was pretending to be. Like, I need to know where they are, and Pockets is gonna have that information. And so that's the reason. But I have to do things for them now, and one of them is solving this fucking case. And when you disappear, guess what happens? No one knows what the fuck to do because you lead us for the most part.
You see me like perk up a little bit. I'm like, and I put my hand on your shoulder. I go, dear sister, you don't give yourself enough credit. I by no means am looking to be any kind of leader, and I often look to you for guidance on what not to do.
Yeah.
joking,
That's between you and me. No. Yeah. Listen, I'm the one that doesn't want to lead anybody. I want to be in the shadows by myself. Except you. You're cool. But yeah. So anyhow, I'm trying to solve this case, and we've done nothing. I did make it to House Ildar. Couldn't get in. Rierto is nowhere he's supposed to be.
Did you show?
Anytime I show? No, fuck no.
Well, remember they asked us to look. They asked the city police to look into the murder. You're there to question.
I don't really like to brag about that. It's not one of those things.
I understand. I got a Minotaur. Somebody died when I showed it. It's not been the best thing, but I believe that might be the simplest way of access. But I will tell you.
You do your way. I'll do my way, and my way is the sneaky way, and that's just what I do.
And how did that work out for you last night?
Well, I'm here, looking at you.
Right. So
it was also late, and I shouldn't have gone at like 2 or 3 in the morning. That was stupid on my part. I understand. Again, time has been weird lately.
Yes, it's always good to sneak in broad daylight. So look, I give you the snarky. I will tell you this, sister. Whatever you need to do with pockets, I fully support you.
Awesome. And we're going to talk about this Chak dude and how we're not going back to the Feywild anytime soon.
Well,
again,
that's not up to me.
Right. Well, me and Chak are going to talk.
Oh, okay. Well, that's going okay. So where's Eteocles and Togas at the moment?
Good question. They were here when I left. E.T. was trying to buy the bar, the whole tavern. He wanted all of it.
Passive income? Is that what he started again with the passive income thing?
Yes. Yeah, and then I left to go to House Ildar.
Okay.
And then I came back and everybody was gone, and now you're here, and I can never get all of you fuckers in the same
you just went to the Feywild.
minutes.
You just froze, so I was just like, you just went to the Feywild.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. Chak was like, what did you say? Yeah, what did you say?
My face, motherfucker.
Yeah. Look at my walking throne.
Yeah. Look at my throne. Well, I'm not going anywhere intentionally. I'll put it that way. I have no control over that.
Chances are these fools are at the other place right across the way, probably trying to buy that bar.
Okay. Are you certain of that? They're not in the room.
100% not. No, I did check the room.
Okay. Well, let's go and see if we can find these two so that we can actually move forward in this investigation.
Stepping outside, you will find them down the street.
Oh, boys!
He made it easy for you because we could have been.
Yeah, any fucking.
Helen threw herself at one of the missmen that is putting up a wanted poster, and he's just been kind of petting her stomach the whole time, and and she's kind of been licking at the glue that he uses for the parchment. But the wanted poster, once you all are gathered around it, you notice has an image of a young-looking man, and it almost looks like the same image that Eteocles has had in his possession since the very first game session.
Yes,
Just-
she's very
Just
good
to mind
girl.
you, none of the other characters know about this.
Correct.
She's really good. She goes to the bathroom regularly. It it's hard sometimes because she's so reckless like me, but
I
we
pull
make
at
it
his
work.
I pull at one cloth.
Yeah.
Okay, we found Helen. Can we go back now? They're
Hold on.
probably looking for us.
Hold on. This young gentleman and I are having conversation.
And he looks at you and says, no, it's fine. It's fine. I should keep putting up these posters anyway.
Who is this? It looks so familiar.
Oh, this is Rierto Ginta. He's being blamed for the murder of Lady Yasuka.
Why does
I've
he
heard
look
that
so
name before.
familiar?
Have you had interactions with him?
No, hold on. Here's a small
Excuse me,
photo
I
in
gotta-
my pocket.
Oh my god.
Is
Wait-
it this
wait a
man?
minute.
Are these the same men?
Same man.
Togo, is this the same men? Interesting.
Where did you get that?
Remember when we killed all those pocket people?
Yes, and yeah, but why are you saying that so loud right now?
We are all fellows of the Missmen. We are the security of the city. He should be proud that we killed pocket people.
But so you got that from one of the rotting bodies? Is that what you got? it from?
Yes, our first night here when I slayed all of those men in half. I found this picture on one of their pockets. The irony is not lost on me.
I'm sorry, Ethan. Can you come down a little bit? I can barely hear you.
Yes, of course. So when I killed those men from pockets, I found the picture in their
I
pocket.
go ahead and I actually do parkour real quick. I jump off of his knee, his leg, to try to priest myself up so I can bop him on top of his head and be like, it just stop him from talking. Do I have to roll in athletics for that?
No, I'll let you have it.
Okay.
Why are you so fucking mean to me?
Oh my god. You are so emotional for a bugbear. Can we just go back, please?
That's racist. You are so tiny for a goblin. How does it fucking feel?
Or it hurts so bad. Can we go back
That's
now?
what I thought. Oh, you, sir, you are so scrawny for human. How does that feel?
Kind of looks up at you. You see that there's tears. His eyes are watering. He's just like, I mean, I try to lift things, and I try.
And you
It's
know
not
what?
easy. I have a high
know.
metabolism, and he starts running away.
Wait, no, I'll give you gold.
No, please.
Run after him.
Oh, and then as he turns, I see Dolo and Alien, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, you see him run past the two of you, just kind of crying, talking about lifting weights and having a good meal regimen and some things, and just these two.
I put my arms up. I'm like, Alien, Dolo.
Yes.
Oh,
Hello.
where the fuck did you go?
I found him. I
Where?
found him. Well, in the lounge.
Yes, I was
he
in
there the whole time.
No, he was not there the whole time. But he
So
was
what-
there when I got up and left my room. I found him as I was leaving.
And where were you?
in
I
her
got up
room.
out of my room and
No,
was
I'm looking at Dolo. And where
Okay.
were you exactly?
So I was technically following leads to try to figure out who's trying to kill us.
But no, we're solving a murder.
Oh, okay. So you're telling me that the guy that came in and took the shiny stone and took you
Mm-hmm.
Turk
Right.
here to find leads. That's what you're telling me?
He gave a suggestion on a way to get some leads. Yes.
How is it?
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for insight.
Do I
Well,
see?
I'm not lying.
Hold on. Do I
Yeah.
see?
Whoa,
do I see the
omission.
Is not lying.
Yeah.
Omission is not
But
lying.
he's omitting. Omission is
Is
lying.
not. No, it's not.
According to some people, it is.
Some people. That's like saying thinking about somebody else is cheating. That is cheating to some people. But
mean,
that's
so we're-
omitting
Alright,
is not.
but you can do
We're
insight.
really getting into the deepness. of this.
Okay, fine. Do I roll persuasion or performance, Will?
Deception.
Deception. Okay, that's also at a +6, so that's fine.
Real quick, do I see the paper in ET's hands?
As
Yep.
if I put it away. Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
All right. So while they're doing this thing,
It's like where were you earlier? I'm so worried about you.
while that's happening, I want to grab the paper because I recognize who's on there, right? Like I see the name. I
Mhm.
assume I could
Yep.
read it on the thing.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to
I,
fucking ask before you take out of my hands?
where did you get this?
I've had
Oh.
it for like a week. How long have we been here? Like 3 days.
God damn it. I got a 19, by the way.
It didn't matter what you rolled.
Oh, you got a 1?
Yeah, I got a 1. So
Okay.
Damn. Throw that dice away,
Vampire.
Kenny. Put it
that dude
inside.
was a
Put that
vampire.
dice.
So that
Yeah.
dude was a vampire.
That dude was
a
vampire.
Kenny, that dice goes in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll use that for Dune.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you don't need to put them in jail.
Oh,
Just change
and
the
I
Sorry,
go
ahead.
like this to Togoth. I go, so, you've had that photo the whole time we've been here,
Yes, why?
because we've been looking for that person, and we
Oh,
have no idea what
he's-
they look
Oh,
like.
oh no!
Correct. We've known only the name. So we could have walked by him,
He's
been by him.
he's on wanted posters all around the city.
Now,
Now,
I walk up to him and I'm like, "You beautiful hairy bastard!
It's really hard to lead this group sometimes.
You're telling me."
I know. What are you going to do?
Okay. So this photo was key information. This picture.
Yes, it's in my hand.
Yes.
Will, have I seen anybody that's looked like this?
Oh yeah.
Are you serious?
Do I remember where I saw them?
Yeah, in different inns, different taverns.
Oh, okay.
Have I
Again,
seen them
insight, just like that.
recently in my last 10 hours of activity?
For sure. Walked right by you as you were walking into the inn yesterday.
Oh fuck.
Well, fuck it now. He's on a wanted poster.
God damn it.
Now he's fucking gone. All right, I start walking to where his ship was.
But wait,
Now
are
that I
you,
know that all these fucking things are on.
so hold
Going
on,
up on
question.
all around the town.
Question. Are you relaying no, it's a cue. Are you relaying the information that you've seen this guy around to us? At
Well,
other
he says
taverns?
like, oh, we all have that. We've all at some
Well, I
point
thought
walked by
he
this guy.
was saying you. I don't know if he was saying all of
Well,
us.
I asked if I had seen him specifically in the last 10 hours of my activity,
Yeah.
which means that he walked out of the Stardust Tavern, which is where I happen to have been. I am not relaying that information, but we've all seen them. So we've all ran
So
into
we've all
him.
seen him, Will.
Yep.
At some point.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I kind of like look to Dolo and I'm like, he's going to end up leaving in his ship if all these posters go up around this whole and God.
In fact,
Goddamn
he
city.
was at the temple when you guys were at the temple.
I bet he was. I bet he
You-
was. He saw
you
me
can-
making a. He saw me making a freaking steak.
Yeah.
He probably was watching me make that out of a yeah.
You can eat a big bag of peen. Okay, Brandon? I'm not even calling you Eteocles right now. I'm calling you motherfucking Brandon.
At the temple.
I know you weren't.
No,
I know you
but
were, but
you
I'm not gonna know his face.
hold on. This is a moment for realness. Did you forget you had that paper?
No. All right. Hold on.
Oh, you son of a
Hold on.
bitch.
Hold on.
Even
Hold
worse.
on. Hold on.
I'm trying to
Let me go
give
to
you
my-
the benefit of the doubt.
You
I'm going to my fucking notes.
Because you want to laugh, Brandon? I knew you
I
had that
do.
picture the whole time. I just couldn't say anything in character because
I
out of
had-
character, I knew you had that damn.
Here's the note. picture of a nice looking man in Cove City. That's all I had. Don't know the fucking name of him. He's a nice looking man. That's all I know.
We also knew that the pockets were looking for him.
All I knew it was a nice looking man. We all went on a multitude of adventures. We
I love
never
that you're-
really talked about it again.
I love that you're both Brandon and Eteocles there right now. Your voice did both.
A lot has happened.
He's becoming Eteocles in real life. His
Yeah.
hair's growing out. Like he's
He is a bugbear.
he's gonna start
need to-
giving money to like his students. Like just throw.
I need to go give.
I need you to pay attention. Here's 5 gold.
I need to go give a high schooler money for no reason.
For no reason. Trickle down economics.
We're
All right.
Gavin
Yeah,
right
just
now.
let them
That's
know.
what it's for.
I know I would do that. So we should take off to the ship.
Yes,
Yes.
he's gonna leave if all of these go up.
You guys,
I
Does it seem
leave.
like
I
it's
start
already
walking
been-
towards the ship.
But does it seem like that a lot of has already been posted or no?
it looks like it's by the time it's gotten to your part of town, it looks like maybe they just started it around midnight putting them up. So it looks like only the west part of town is posted right now.
Okay.
But yeah, you go down to the
Right.
docks to see where his ship is. You'll see that there are mistmen already there.
Hmm. I want to go ahead and out of the times that we remember seeing him, I want to know if where Togoth has seen him the most.
Oh,
Subtlety is not the Mistman's strong suit.
make an intelligence roll.
Clearly,
Can I do that too to start to see what I reckon where I know him from? No, I've been in the Feywild.
No, man, you the Feywild was like
no,
a couple
bro.
hours.
We have
Oh, okay.
seen him since the day we started playing this game.
All right, heart of the cards.
Flat 18.
Okay,
I got 17, a 16 plus 1
okay,
for the intelligence.
I also do one.
sure. I'll give you advantage because you have the fucking picture.
Oh, what
Yeah.
a piece of
Or
shit.
disadvantage because he wrote it as nice man.
He's just
Yeah.
a nice looking man.
Nice man with very nice hair.
This is
We got a
perception?
20. No, intelligence.
Just intelligence.
Intelligence.
Raw intelligence.
Oh, okay, then flat 15.
Okay.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have rolled a 14 and a 15.
Okay.
Oh,
job.
damn. Okay.
You guys are putting your heads together, trying to figure out where you've seen him, passing the picture around. This guy was for sure in the room when you went to see the paintings that were being painted of the priests at the temple. And you also saw him heading towards the fairgrounds when you were walking out after that whole vampire fiasco.
That's the last time we saw him.
That's the last time you saw him.
But in the last 10 hours, Aelin
Aelin has run into him.
spotted him in the Stardust Lounge.
But we don't know that.
But y'all don't know that.
Right.
Well, we said we put all of our heads together, right? Or no?
Well, no,
three
but
of
she
you.
said that she specifically said that she wasn't
All
going to
three,
tell us.
okay.
Yeah, the three
Out
of
of
you that
character.
rolled.
Mm-mm.
I go up to one of the mistmen. I'm like, excuse me, hello, fellow mistmen, and I show the badge.
Yeah. Looks at it. Oh, yeah.
So, now that this his face has been plastered all over the place, I'm assuming that most of the exits to the city are being covered.
Oh, correct. Yeah, that we've got a small group here to make sure that his ship doesn't leave, especially with him on it. And we have a couple of extra guards posted at the western gate and at the northern gates.
Okay. Have there been any leads from anybody that's seen him recently?
I mean, we were given a whole portfolio about how this is an open and shut case.
Well,
How so?
We have the last known whereabouts of him and Lady Jessica were verified by one of the retired missmen on the island with the old fort. We also found out that he has been killing off the people that were responsible for helping out with the protection of Lady Yasuka. There was a tailor and more recently a cobbler that were found dead.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whose only connection to each other have been the dress that one of the other groups of missmen have in their possession.
Mm.
So there's one still alive.
I mean, the only one still alive is Lord Ildar himself, Jarius.
Okay.
And what about Lady Yasuka's liaison, if you will? She's dead too?
No, she's around. She's the one that gave us
So
this
then-
packet.
She gave it to you.
Mhm.
And where can she be found right now?
I mean, she's a guest of House Ildar, so you'd have to go over there.
I think that's a good idea. Thank you very much for that.
Mhm.
And I'll start walking.
Okay.
And as we walk away, I'll just kind of whisper to Aelin, well, you wanted to go to House Ildar. Clearly she has something to do with this because we both know that's not how they died. And not the reasons.
Correct. Yes, and I have been wanting to come here, and I'm hoping that we get inside.
And I turn around and I look at Togoth and Eteocles. I go, okay, so quick huddle before we go.
Yes.
We're going
Yes.
we're going to the big house for the House Ildar.
Mhm.
They are very refined
Okay.
and very upscale.
Okay.
So firstly, Eteocles, I love the initiative, but they're not going to take 3 gold and care about it. So don't be offering money to people.
Why would I offer money to the rich?
Good point. But goes without saying.
Yes.
I get Helen, please don't piss on any of the rugs.
Wines.
And yeah.
I hit Dolo.
And Togoth, just smile. I trust you. There you go. Love that little goblin smile of yours.
It hurts so much.
I know. And I just start walking over there.
Okay. You make your way back to House Ildar, all of you
Walking?
together.
I just want to make sure that I have pulled my cloak head thing. I want to look really roguish, if you will, right now, going up to House Ildar.
Sure.
That's
Okay,
what we
sorry.
want to. That's what we want to show going into the rich people's house. That's good. Good. This is going great already.
Yep. You see that Goliath is still there from last night. Looks at the group that's gathered there. He just kind of steps forward in front of the other guards. Can I help you, people?
Yes. Greetings and salutations. I am Dolo. These are the other members of my group here. We are we are investigating the tragic murder that occurred to Lady Yasuka, and we are working with the Minutemen of the city to Missmen. I'm sorry, Missmen, Minutemen. I'm thinking of the Revolutionary War. You don't even know what that is. The Mistmen. And we have a few concerns, specifically aside. I obviously I can tell he's in good hands, but there's been some not high profile per se, but you see me like jumping around like that.
Yeah.
Not high profiles per se, but there's been some murders that have occurred connected to this, aside from Lady Yasika's, and we do have a concern that the Lord of the Manor may be in danger. Also, we understand that there's some additional information that was provided by a member of the household to the Mistmen, and we wanted to discuss further with them about that.
I'm real sorry. You're using a lot of pretty words, and the only thing I understood is my lord might be in danger.
Yes, that's correct. And women in this place give papers with information on bad guy.
Dolo, you are insulting this kind man. I apologize for my friend.
Oh, it's all right. You know, I tried to follow as best as possible, but
I understand.
he
but
lost
he
me a
is
couple
dick.
times.
And you can tell that to him. Tell him he is a dick. He'll be fine.
Oh, all right. I mean, sure. Sir, you could be you could be considered a dick with your pretty words.
Exactly. We have business inside of the house. The lady who assisted Lady Yasika, we need to speak with her.
Oh, that's gonna be impossible.
How so?
She left this morning.
Where to?
She went to the magistrate building to drop off some paperwork, and then she was heading, I believe, west towards Arcanal.
And she might be in danger. We will. Is there anything else we need, or is she our priority, friends?
Well, the Lord, I'm certain that you guys can handle protecting the Lord. So we will go check in on her and see. Do you know if she was traveling by carriage? How was she traveling?
I believe she was either traveling by carriage or she was going to try to use up some of her last favors to get a teleportation circle created for her.
Can you describe what she looks like? Because we do not have a picture of her.
Oh, of course, yeah. She's about this high, and she kind of puts his hand out to where Aylin's head is. She is a half elf, so just keep an eye out for the ears. She's got soft, kind of grayish eyes, kind of real nice looking face, kind of heart shaped. I would say what passes for medium figure with you people. No offense to you, sir. And he kind of looks at Dolo.
You will be fine.
None taken. No, you're being most helpful. I always did like the Goliaths.
A little on the lithe side for me.
Snoo and all.
And he nods.
Would it be safe to say that the magic shop would be probably the ideal place for that teleportation?
Oh yeah, for sure. She definitely would want to go there because he's beholden to the house.
Oh, splendid. Very well. I appreciate this. We may come back further.
I'm already walking away.
I toss him 2 gold.
Oh, here we go.
That, my friend, is for your kindness and because we are now good friends.
Oh, then if we're good friends, he takes one of the gold pieces and gives it back to you.
Oh,
That is
Oh,
probably the kindest thing anyone has ever done to me.
I mean, you
saved
said
his life.
you
for
said we're
sure.
friends, so
I look forward to being closer friends.
I share what I have with my friends.
Oh, I will cry.
I start walking away. I go, thank you very much. We should go to the magic shop. I know exactly where it is.
Okay.
My face, it hurts so much.
You did, Togoth. You did amazing. And Eteocles, you surprised me.
Let's
You
talk
handled
about
it-
how I saved that whole situation by myself. Yes.
Yes, by calling me a dick. Yes, that's very, very good.
Hey, you.
Well,
if you
it did
point out the
work.
obvious,
It worked out
works.
really well. Though.
Well,
Well-
so let's head over to the magic shop. I know exactly where it is. I saw it during my travels.
You did.
But seriously, that did really hurt those smiling.
You committed, bro. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt.
Hey, Togarth, next time, stand on one leg and hop around during the entire conversation.
I kick him in the ankle.
Will.
Yes.
Have I seen anybody of this description?
Make a straight intelligence roll.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So it's not the lady that she was flirting with Pockets. Okay.
No.
100%.
That's what I was thinking. Hold on. Where is my
Actually,
sheet?
you know what? You know what? Maybe I should roll too because I was at the Pockets party too, even though
You know
Aelin
what?
doesn't know about that.
I've been running around this whole town.
Aelin doesn't know that I was at the Pockets party, but I saw the.
I don't.
I would like Togoth would like to know as well if
Let me
it's
see.
possible. Never mind. Togoth doesn't know.
That's a straight 14.
Okay.
I got a 15.
I got a
14.
2.
Rolled a
Plus
1.
Okay.
I don't think I saw anything.
No.
This green dice is going to be, it's rolled 14, 15, 16. I am keeping this dice right here. This is my happy dice.
So she was not at the pocket party,
Okay.
but the two of you have seen her around. And most notably, you saw her at the temple the same time that Rierto was there.
With him?
No, but always within line of sight of him.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, we could have solved this a long time ago.
You never.
We could have been on the we could have been on the mission with the ring and all that other jazz that you wanted at Eteocles
Yes.
if you would have shown us the fucking picture.
Nobody ever asked about the picture of the
Because we
guy.
didn't know about the picture. You took it from the body.
These things
Yes.
happen.
Will, what did I tell you at the end of the first session? I was like, he's never going to show us that picture.
Never.
Some-
I was like, he's never going to. I was like, I've known about that picture since the first session.
Yep.
You know, shit happens.
And then
All
you
right,
disappeared
so-
for 2 weeks, and we do
It's
sessions.
guys, it's only episode 10. We're fine.
What's an episode? No.
All right, so we're headed towards the magic shop.
And sure
All
enough,
right.
Dolo does remember how to get to Eltiriel's exclamatory and exemplary emporium of goods.
Oh, good. I was waiting for it. Oh,
Of
good.
And inside, you see just this much bigger place than the outside gives you an idea of. It looks like a regular corner shop, but inside, it looks like it could easily be a whole block onto itself. And there is a kind of half donut counter in the center with this beautiful blue rug that leads from the front door towards it, and you can see this gnome with a similar half donut of hair with a bald top, just this kind of wild, dusty, smut-filled beard. His face has smut. What's it called? Soot. Just kind of
Soot?
streaks.
Soot.
Soot streaks.
Soot.
And his clothes are a little dirty, but the second you walk in, you see him snap his fingers, and you recognize the prestidigitation of him kind of cleaning up his appearance for you guys. Hello,
Oh,
hello,
splendid.
welcome.
Splendid. Good,
Hey.
good to see you. Good. It's a pleasure. You look spiffy.
Oh,
That was a special thing there, and I saw it. I caught it. I
oh,
love it.
well, I have to look my best for customers, especially new faces I've never seen before.
Oh, I've been very excited to come visit your shop. I'm a purveyor of the magic arts as well. I do enjoy
Oh, excellent,
a
excellent.
little spell from time to time.
Sure. I hope you find something to your liking then.
Do
Oh,
you have
definitely.
a stronger great axe?
I mean, I don't purvey in weapons, but I know a few blacksmiths in town, and I can help enchant it. Sure.
Interesting.
What's the budget that you're looking to spend here? I can help you find what you're looking for.
Well, I do want to look at the goods. I do. I'm very excited. I don't really have a set budget at the moment. I do have some questions for you though. Because we are looking for somebody who we believe is in some danger.
Oh.
And it's our understanding that they may have come here. We are working with House Ildar, not to name drop.
And you see him. He climbs down off of the ledge that he's on, and you see him come around the front of the counter, and he's maybe about 3'4", 3'6" at best.
And yes. So we understand you have a good relationship with the house, and I'm
yes,
sure,
of course.
I'm sure you've been made aware of the terrible tragedy that occurred.
Unfortunate. She was such a bright light in the darkness of this bay that we find ourselves on.
I wholeheartedly agree. And so we're helping with the investigation, and we've been working on it for a few days now. And we needed to speak to we never got her name, but she works with the house.
Ladelin.
Yes, we did get her name, Ladelin. I'm sorry, I've had a little bit of it's still early for me. I long night whores. So
yes.
I had to bring it back. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Whores. So she. Oh, it's our understanding she may have been coming here to request some assistance in travel.
The horse?
No, not the
teleportation.
The teleportation, yes, from there goes subtlety out the door, but yes, the teleportation, not the horse per se, the
right.
Ladelin.
Sure. So yeah, I was approached by a member of the house to prepare a teleportation circle for Arcanal. It's in the basement, of course, but I haven't had anyone come in wanting to use it.
Okay. Well, what I would ask, and I take out 5 gold.
Ooh.
And I look at Eteocles and I wink. I'm like, if somebody were to come in, perhaps tell them it's not quite ready, and reach out to us. I mean, I'm sure with your abilities, you could be in contact with me in a quick time period.
Of course. And you see him go around the back of the counter, and he comes back over with a small, what looks to be a silver bowl, and he grabs 4 gold out of your hand and then dusts your vest, and you see some of that little green Feywild energy fall into the bowl. And he's like, "This is a fair trade."
Oh, okay. Yes, sure. Whatever it takes.
You see that he just kind of dusts you off a little bit until the bowl's about halfway filled.
Okay.
Then he goes and puts the gold and the bowl behind the counter.
Can you snort that?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I wouldn't, but sure, yeah.
I want to know more about the Dolo dust.
Right, the dust. You're saying that it's Feywild energy, but is it similar to how it comes off of him the same way that he casts the spell, or no?
No, this is completely different.
I'll take note of that. Yes.
Do I have an idea of what he's doing?
I mean, yeah, he's gonna use it for spell regent.
Okay. But it's not like he's stealing my power.
No, he's not stealing your power.
Yeah, like I can't cast anything. He's taken my Fey magic.
No.
Okay.
But he just
So,
smiles as he comes back around. Like, can I be of service to you in any other way?
Yes. What will 26 gold get me?
He looks around and he grabs what looks to be this gnarled piece of wood that's maybe about 14 inches long and ends in a pointed tip. I can sell you this for 25.
What is it?
I mean, it's a wand, obviously.
But what does it do?
And you see him point it at Togoth, and he flicks it, and Togoth immediately starts to smile.
can I do Arcana to see what the spell is?
Tell me more about this wand.
Oh, there's no spell.
Oh, it just makes people smile.
Yep.
I like it.
So the wand makes people smile?
Oh, yes, of course.
For how
you-
long?
Oh,
you
for an
fibbing?
hour.
Oh, God damn it.
I love you, Will, so much.
You're no fibber, yes?
Me, no.
Can I try it?
I tend not to let anyone try anything unless they've bought it.
Oh.
Would you like me to use it again? And he points it at Dolo and flicks his wrist, and you see Dolo now smiling as well.
ET, you don't need it. Save it for something
I
better.
don't know. This is a really good trick. It is a
Mm.
wand of
Gonna ask-
happiness.
I was gonna ask
Yeah.
if I had potions, but now not anymore.
Aelin, think about it. Think about it.
I don't think it's a good idea. It's really a lot of money for people to smile. It'll get boring, and then they're gonna make it really angry when it's over.
Yes, but think
So-
about it this. All right, I open your mind palace. We are.
Here, this'll help. And he flicks the wand over at Aelin, and you see Aelin start to smile.
You son of a bitch!
You are
I
also
can kill you right
happy.
now.
Okay,
I can
so
kill you right now.
every
Oh my
time-
god! I just
Sir, can
just
we
wanna
finish
kill
the?
you.
Can we finish the spell so we can be on our way?
What will happen is while we are hunting down murderers or whatever, I use the wand on them and they are now all smiling. And then they die with smiles on their faces.
That's really creepy. They're gonna really feel scared that we're smiling while
going
that's
to be-
happening.
It's going to be so good.
Hey,
It's
we
I'm gonna kill you.
we really need to go and check the other location. So
Yeah,
if you don't
yeah.
mind, I do apologize, sir, but if you don't mind finishing up the spell so that we can proceed.
Yes, this is great. An
I would
hour, you
greatly
said?
appreciate it.
All right. I mean, I can end it for about 2 or 3 gold to account for the cost of having to break the wand.
What?
No,
No. I was
But-
talking about. I don't care about smiling. I was talking about the spell for you to contact me.
Oh, I don't need to have you here for that.
Oh,
I've seen your face. I know
Okay.
what you look like.
oh, okay, perfect.
All right, I guess so. We're done here. We're done here. Yeah, we can leave here now, right?
Well, I hope we can be in touch. Thank you. And I start
Yeah.
walking
Yeah.
out.
And you see as you turn,
Thank you so much.
as all of you are turning around to leave, you see him flick it one last time, and Eteocles is smiling.
This is a good day.
I
I'm gonna
Hey.
kill you.
you. I assume that in my costume I have a mouth guard, if you will, so that I can bring it up to my face to cover my face when I want to do sneaky things, and I'm gonna put it up over my smile.
Okay.
I'm walking on sunshine. That's all I hear right now.
Yeah.
Oi, oi, oi.
Stay
That's it.
alive.
We
alive.
don't get
man.
Stay
demonetized. No
alive.
more. No more. Yeah. No more demonetized. All right.
Yeah.
right.
So where are we going now, guys?
He said that they were going to drop off something at the magistrate, right?
No, she did that already.
Oh, she did that.
She already did that.
Well, let's walk in the direction of the
I'm gonna
magistrate
keep smiling.
because Let's walk in the direction of the magistrate, because then maybe, just maybe, we cross paths with her.
Okay.
But she already went that way. She left this way. Is it? Can I? Okay, hold on. Let's gather our thoughts. Where has she been? Where do we know that she has been before?
I think about it for about an hour, so I can stop smiling. No.
We discuss this for an hour, and then we decide that we're headed. No.
It's hard
You
doing a
said
British
that they-
accent with a smile.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Here we
You
know
don't
that.
smile, do they? All right. So, all right. No. All right. So, wait. Now I gotta lose the accent.
Yeah.
What did the guy say? It was either they were either gonna go in two ways. She was gonna leave in two different ways. Either a teleportation thing, or what was the other thing?
Carriage. She was going to go in a carriage to the west.
And that would be going to the west, and they're not looking for her. So she might be in a carriage.
That's great. Where would we know about if she took a carriage or not?
Yeah. Since all of you are still outside this shop, let me see your passive perceptions real quick. See who has what. 10 for Dolo, 15 for Aelin, 13 for Togoth, 10 for Eteocles. Togoth and Aelin both hear the lock click to the door to the magic shop.
She's there.
Oh. Okay. Do you want me to break the door?
At this point, anything's gonna make me happy because I
Okay.
can't not be happy.
I hit the door.
Wait, I stop you.
And I am
Is there a window?
Yeah.
to the walls.
Okay, I look in the window and I look at the door. Do I see the gnome there?
Oh yeah, you see the gnome is motioning for somebody to come out from behind his.
Awesome. I misty step through the window because I can see the space and I unlock the door.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, yes, it is a
that's
good
the
day.
Because it says any unoccupied space I can see.
Yeah. If you could give me a spellcaster roll.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
I know it's a magic shop. I knew it was gonna be
Yep.
some kind of yeah.
Yep. There's a resistance.
So what's the spellcaster roll?
It's gonna be just a d20 plus your spell level, plus your spellcaster level. So 4.
An 8. So 12.
Okay. Everybody sees Dolo disappear for a moment and then reappear in front of the door.
Good job.
Give me a perception
There's
roll
awesome.
before you disappear because you were at the window.
Okay. My worst stat. Awesome. Oh, 14 on the die. Hard
Okay.
14.
You noticed that coming out from behind the counter was not Ladylin Curfew. It was Rierto Ginta.
He's in there. He's in there. She's not in there. He's in there. Break the door down. I tried to get in there. Didn't work.
I'm breaking the door. Oh wait,
Yes,
clicked
break
the
down
dice.
the magical door.
He's got
Oh.
wards against magic, but not against smashing.
3 plus 5. Oh my god. 8 on the die. 8 what? 8 to hit.
8 does not hit the door.
I do it again.
You hit the
18
frame.
to hit.
You hit the frame
18
of the door
plus
the first
5.
time.
Frame.
The second time your axe hits the
Wait, how-
door.
Oh, I'm not in front of the window anymore. Fuck.
I want to make sure. I want to move. I want to go back to the window to make sure that I can still see them while he's trying to break through the door.
Yeah, they're by the counter. They're talking to each other.
Eteocles,
Okay.
Yes.
the windows are easier to break than doors.
Can I use my 18 on that window then?
Well, you used it on the door already.
Okay.
And the
Yeah.
second
Can I roll my damage on the door?
The second that your axe head comes in contact with the door, you see that there is a splurge of magical energy that shoots out and just melts the axe head.
No more. Right?
Do I not have a great axe anymore?
You do not have a great axe anymore. Because it was not
I'm
magical.
close.
I have no magical weapons.
You have to smile though.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
sack of
am-
shit.
I'm going to kill all three of you with my
Yes,
bare
because we're the
hands.
ones that did this. We're the ones that did this.
Let me equip my warhammer.
No!
No, ET, it doesn't
Stop
work. It
stop
doesn't work.
Stop it.
Can I sneak around to see if there's another way to get in? Like, can I check somehow if there's like a something I can get in?
It needs
Some-
hold on. It needs to be a magical weapon.
If you want to go through the door, yes, it needs to be a magical weapon.
How about the window?
I'll shoot it with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Oh,
I was gonna lose a shalom.
Aelin does find that there is a back door.
Good. They'll be
Can I
distracted by me
open it?
breaking into the front.
can I open it?
It is locked, so you will need to make a dexterity check. Are you proficient in thieves' tools?
I believe that I am. Hold on.
22 to hit the door.
You hit the door.
For a whopping 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And I push the door back 10 feet. Does that do anything to the lock?
Technically.
Hold on.
Right? It's force.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the roll again that I have to do?
It's gonna
Hold on a
be
minute.
dexterity plus your proficiency.
Okay. So that's. How do I find the proficiency on my sheet
It's +2.
or the? Okay, so I got a 10 on the die plus 2.
Plus your dexterity.
My dexterity is plus 4. So then
So 16.
16.
Okay.
And actually, I changed my mind. I don't shoot the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the window.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use Mage Hand to open the door.
Okay.
You know, I thought about that and I didn't know if it was gonna work, but I'm glad
So
that
I rolled-
now I know.
So I have that same attack. I rolled that, and if you want me to re-roll again, but if not, I got a 16 on that roll.
That's fine.
Okay.
Aelin, you hear the click of the lock unlocking, and as you open the door, it is a wall behind it. It's a false door.
Well then, touche.
Does the mage hand open the door?
It does. And the second that the door unlocks, you see Eltiriel and Rierto just start rushing down to the basement.
I'll use dash as my bonus.
Eteocles, go! Eteocles, go!
I go. I run. Wait, hold on. I use my full movement. How close does that get me?
Gets you 30 feet into the shop.
How close to them does it get me?
Oh, it gets you about 40 feet away from them.
40 feet away from them? Okay. Then I'll dash.
I wanted to do, if I can do a full move action, and I want to do hold person and Rialto.
Ooh, what's the saving throw for that?
Ooh!
It's not good. It's a 13, but still.
But what is it? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
It's not as good one. No. I rolled an 8 on the die. So you see him mid-stride, like he's about to turn the corner.
Said,
He's about to turn the corner and climb down to the basement, and he just freezes in place. And you see Eltiriel kind of come around and get between you and him.
Do I hear any of this going on?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Do I hear
sure.
any of this going on? All right, so I've ran back in. I'm hoping that I have like.
Yeah, and I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna go in, and I'm just gonna be there. I'm like, no one means anyone harm. You were harboring a fugitive. We're going to look past that.
He's not a fucking fugitive. He didn't have anything to do with her murder.
Then why don't you
I
explain
know.
that and give me back my great axe?
Okay. Everybody stop. We know... We
Oh,
Togoth,
and we're smiling.
Yeah. We know. We didn't come asking for him. We know that it wasn't him.
But I'm glad you're alive.
We've been looking for you because we don't believe it was you unless you know something we don't and he can turn into a werewolf.
I mean,
I've had a very pretty
true.
picture of you all week.
It's a true statement that he can turn into a werewolf, but I've been trying to care for him because of that.
I close the door and I lock the door. And I'm just like, we don't want people hearing the whole werewolf thing. I'm going to put my hands down because this is like I have a gun. I'm going to put my hands down. A gun. You don't know what guns are either. Sorry. So I
Finger guns.
Can we be civil here? I don't want to hold him. I don't want us to have to hold him. We want to just talk. We believe that he is not the guilty party. Full disclosure, the person we were asking for from you was the assistant to Lady Yasuka.
The lady.
We believe she has something to do with it. She has been falsifying documents to the magistrate.
Miss Curfew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. That doesn't make any sense.
I walk closer. I go, listen, can I step closer? Because I want you to see my eyes. Look at me in my eyes.
Also, can we have our goblin over here stop holding you?
Can we trust that you will not run? And that, because we are not attacking, we are not doing anything. We want to discuss this with you.
Eltiriel kind of looks over at Rierto and he's like, I think we're gonna have to trust him for a little bit.
Togoth, you can stop.
Wait, no.
Togoth.
Stop from me smiling and I'll let go. I was smiling more.
Yes, this is a little awkward with the smiles. Can we take care of this first?
I am actually not bothered by the smile.
Of course you're not.
I am.
He is so lucky I don't have any more spell slots. I would hold his person as well.
Yeah, he goes
My person any day.
he goes over to the one and he snaps it in half and the effect wears off.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Rierto, look at both of you. Look at me in the eyes. We know it. We know that you didn't do this. She has claimed that you killed the tailor and the cobbler. We know that you didn't. Because we know what killed the tailor and the cobbler.
Correct.
We killed what killed them. So we know you're innocent.
You know.
Now, we need to ask you what you remember from that night, because the scene that we saw did make it look like some kind of animal slaughtered Lady Yasuka.
It is because an animal did. The woman who is ladling curfew is the werewolf who bit me and turned me into one of her kind.
Oh.
He is the
That's a lot to unpack.
He's the one who followed us to the old fort, and she's the one who killed her mistress.
Is there any kind of reason that she would have something? By all accounts, Lady Yasuka was beloved by everybody.
Having been forced to transform these past 2 nights, there is no rhyme or reason when you are overtaken by the beast.
Does she have anything against you? Because she seems to be pointing everybody in your direction.
I was supposed to marry Lady Yasuka so that our families could prosper together. I have a small I am an heir to the small family of the Ginta over in Moses. We deal with trade, and we have, through some treaties, control of the southern tradeways between Moses, Arkanal, Cove City, and Shielder.
Okay. So she
I have a
go ahead.
no, I have a question. Why would Letterland want to make the dress specifically to protect her if she's going to end up killing her?
It was made to protect her from her, specifically. He knew that, given the thralls of the madness that comes with lycanthropy, that she might be capable of doing something like this.
So let me ask you something. Why didn't it work?
Because she wasn't wearing it when we were attacked.
Oh,
Well, why wasn't she? Oh, no, never mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I think they were making love.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
he
Thank you
nods.
for clarifying that thing that nobody understood. But thank you. So she decided to just point it to you as the other lichen that she
wait,
was.
wait. Why was she there while you guys were banging?
That I
Maybe
don't
she likes to
know.
watch.
That I don't know. I haven't. I tried to get some alone time with her, but I was chased away from the house.
Chased away. How? Or by whom?
The house guards, mostly. Um, I tried to tell the master of inquiries what had happened, but he did not believe me. He rang for the guards, and they chased me away.
What was the gnome's name again, Will?
The gnome is Eltiriel.
Eltiriel. Eltiriel, a question for you. Because the guards were under the belief that Curfew would either be leaving by carriage to the west, she was making plans, or coming here to have you create a teleportation spell.
Correct, but she wouldn't come here because I know the truth of her. So I would have bound her.
Else? Is there someone else she would go to for that?
There's a few retired mages that she might know about in the city, but they don't openly declare their past. You know, they came here to kind of get rid of that whole side of their lives.
So odds are they wouldn't be swayed to help her.
Two of them have worked for me. Two of them have worked for me in the past, and so I could send a word to see if they've had dealings with her. But the third is completely off the grid. Only those who know about him could even get in contact with him.
And what are the odds that she would be one in being from the House Ildar?
I mean, they're not zero. Unfortunately, they're not zero. So, but I wouldn't put them high either.
Okay. Because here's my suggestion. You're going to be more, and I look at Rierto, you're going to be more use of us here than you would be away. I've never dealt with lichens personally. You seem like a great fellow, but I know what happened. Like you said, when you're in the thralls of that transformation, you don't know what you're doing.
He looks at you and he steps forward. Eltiriel has told me that if she can be killed before the next full moon, that the curse will not take hold on me. If you can clear my name and you can kill her so that I am no longer cursed, I am willing to pay you 500 gold for your services.
Raise
Very
my
well.
hand.
You raise your hand.
Yes, Eteocles.
If we are going to kill a person, do we need, I don't know, let's say a silver great axe?
That's actually a very insightful question. Yes, we've never actually dealt with lichens before. Is there something we should be made aware of on how to? Well, they're not your kind yet, but how to kill your kind.
He points at Eteocles. He's like, the large man is correct. Silver hurts. Might hurts me more now because of the curse.
Raise my hand
Is-
again.
Hmm. Yes.
Could our new magic shop friend perhaps, I don't know, replace a gone great axe with a silver great axe so we could clear his friend's name?
Eltiriel looks at you. He's like, unfortunately, I don't have any great axes just on hand. I can give you a voucher though for one of my blacksmith friends. If they have one, you're free to have it.
Okay, then
That-
yes.
That would be greatly appreciated.
And then can you make it magic so it doesn't break again? Possibly?
That is not for free, no, but
All right, but like severely discounted, maybe.
we'll see what happens when you're done with your task.
I'll start wearing a shirt with your
Okay.
shop's name on it.
Okay. You don't hate shirts. You hate shirts. Don't even try to pretend like
Yes,
you wear
but
a
I
shirt.
understand the power of promotion.
Yes, I know. We covered
I
that on the last trip we
I
went
could
on.
be
We
an
covered.
influencer.
I taught you marketing. Give it a rest. All right.
I do happen to have a silver knife, and I could sell it to you at a discounted price of 50 gold.
Why are you what? But we are trying. Hold on, wait. So we get a voucher for the X, but you want to sell the knife?
Right.
I will take the voucher.
Well, 50 gold for the knife. Aelin, is that something you would want?
I'm sorry. I was reading notes.
He's offering a silver dagger for 50 gold.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm
do love
sure.
me
I'm
some
sure.
daggers.
I'm sure because we are we're allies in this that he could sell it for 25 gold, and I don't know if I can do persuasion.
You could try.
I know. Yeah, that means don't try. That's what that just sounded like. Like I know. I got a 20, a 14, and plus 6.
Yeah, he looks at you. He's like, "This is already deeply discounted. Normally these go for 150."
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar. Weapons are magic. So,
Okay, so yeah, I will definitely take it.
do you have the funds? Do you have the funds for that?
Do we all have funds?
Well, I'm asking.
I'm not the money keeper.
I go ahead and I point at it. I point at Eteocles.
We have 26 gold.
I take out my sack and I take out the 50 gold.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Are you embezzling party funds?
No, now I'm only down to 60 gold though. That sucks.
Do you want me to hold on to it for you?
No.
I'm so sad for you.
No, I don't want you to hold on to it for me. Thank you.
By any chance, do you have any potions in this place?
Oh, of course. Any magic shop worth its salt should have potions on hand.
Oh, what do you have?
I mean, how effective do you want?
And I check my pockets, and the only thing I have left are 2 platinum pieces because I gave one away.
Yeah.
To ET. So I'm just like, I mean, the minimum. I guess I'm not looking for anything too extravagant. It's just what you have available as far as
I could let
the most economical.
Sure, I could let one of the lowest and the easiest to make go for 40 gold.
What is that?
And he grabs a little vial of a red liquid with like a blue swirl in it. One of these. This would be a regular healing potion.
For 50 gold?
40 gold.
40 gold. And I go over to Dolo. I walk to Dolo. I'm like, okay, Dolo, I kind of need, I have these two. Kind of need help with the rest. If you can help me, please.
Daddy, can I have my allowance?
Like out of character, I'm like, somebody has a platinum piece that I remember, but let me
I have two, and I have it in my hand, but they're only
Oh.
20 gold total.
Yeah.
So,
okay, and it's 40. Oh, 20 gold total.
correct.
Oh, keep talking like that, and you're not gonna get the friggin' 20 gold from me. How about that?
That's out of character, bro. It's out of
Yeah.
character. In character, I'm sweet and lovely right now.
I shrug and I go, you something. This is something you desperately require, because that is something that we desperately require. No offense to you. And I look at Rierto.
Remember when he didn't heal Aelin in that one fight?
Can you be more specific?
The one
Hey,
I take out the.
you said that in character?
No,
Okay.
bro.
Yeah.
I take out the
Ooh.
20. I take out the 20 gold. And then you say that sarcastically, and I take the 20 gold back, and I just give you the finger, and I buy it for myself because I have 60 gold. No, I'm kidding. And I drink it in front of you, even though I don't need it.
Yeah.
So
Damn, and then that's it, and it's gone.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
40 gold well spent.
yeah, I give you the 20 gold.
Damn, bro.
And I pass it over to.
70
Oh,
gold
bro,
in one sitting.
I started off with 110 gold, and now I'm fucking. I'm poor as shit now. I can't be tipping people now.
So how does the voucher work?
Oh, okay. I need to get to something.
I'm sorry, do you want to be able to kill this lady, or do you want to just like fuck around?
Well, here's the thing. We can. Here's the problem. Yes, we have to kill her, but we also have to prove that he didn't do it. Killing her.
He just said he didn't.
Right, and he tried to tell people over there. Did you miss the part where he tried to tell people over there, and they chased him with pitchforks? Did you forget that part?
Yes, but he is alive. We did not kill him. That should have been enough. We are crazy
No, no.
outlier murderers.
Dolo, I got an idea.
Yes.
You know the words, passive income, trickle down economics.
Yes.
Do you know the word evidence?
Yes, I know evidence.
Okay, we need evidence.
Oh, why didn't you just say that? You know what,
Okay, well,
Togo? Thank you for not being a dick. That is the word of the day.
Okay.
Dolo. Do you know
So,
that word? Do you know what that word means? Dolo, dick.
So because I can't pronounce his name. I look at the gnome again and I go, Evangeline Lilly, whatever his name was.
Eltiriel?
Eltiriel.
Eltiriel.
I go, Eltiriel. I do have a question for you. One at the cobbler's home, he was being tormented by a shadow demon. And when the shadow demon was destroyed, it left a stone, which the belief is that was used to summon it.
Do you have
do you
the
know
stone
when-
then?
I don't. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. And I turn around and I just start kind of talking to myself. I'm like, Chak, can I please just have the stone for 2 minutes so that I can get the help I need? Like you said to me, that I could get the help. Figure out who summoned this.
We can hear this, right?
No.
I say, well, I can say it in my head, right?
Yeah.
He hears me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
And I stick my hand out. I keep my hand out. And I close my eyes. I'm like, I don't even have to look at you. Give it to me.
You feel the gentlest of sensations as something with heft is putting it just appears in your hand.
If it's his balls, I swear to God, Will.
And the rest of you notice that there's these two large acorns with a banana in the center that appeared in his hands.
God damn it.
Wait a minute, you've been holding out food from us?
You have a banana.
I'm like,
I see that and I look at I want to whisper really softly to to Dolo. Just say, I already like him.
I throw the banana to Eteocles and I throw the acorns to Togo. And I go, yes, we don't have it. But it's made of obsidian. It did have a sigil on it. I'm not quite sure what it means.
And as I'm trying to crack the acorn, I go, look, and I start explaining the sigil, that it's the sigil that signifies pain.
Yeah.
From in rune speak, and I just go back to the acorn.
I look at him and I look at him like completely shocked, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
And you see Eltiriel draw 3 different glyphs, and he's like, "Which one of these is it?"
Do I recognize anyone?
Yeah, the one in the middle.
That's one.
Oh. All right. Well, this helps. All right. I'll start trying to figure out who in the city has been asking about demonic possessions and things like that.
Because that definitely would be a direction for evidence. The other's going to be a little more difficult, because the tailor was killed by a minotaur who may have been the avatar of Hades.
Maybe.
Wow.
Anyone want my banana peel?
No, thank you.
Is that the first time you've eaten a banana?
No, I've eaten many bananas in my life.
I'm very uncomfortable with the fact that you looked at me dead in the eyes while you ate that whole thing. But I thought we talked about this before.
Always make eye
At
contact.
least he wasn't smiling the whole time.
Oh, thank God we got rid of that spell. Jeez. So yeah. So I say that to him.
Do you know where the Minotaur's body is?
It was left at the tailor.
Doubt it'll be there then.
We could. I mean, we do have access since we're working.
Didn't he blee and it was gone?
No, he shrunk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he shrunk because we were gonna take a trophy and he shrunk into like.
You're right.
Like into
it has been a whole day though, right? Has it been about a whole day or no since that happened?
Easily.
Well,
yeah.
We would probably have access to where they would have taken the body. No, given given that they've deputized us.
You're assuming that the Mistmen are the one that took the body.
Oh, this is true.
You could ask, sure, but there are forces here that are trying to ruin my friend's life. I don't think they're above stealing a body.
I guess follow-up question to you is: do you know anybody who would have no qualms of stealing a body?
I mean, there's several people in the city who are not above stealing a body.
I mean, we're not above stealing a body.
The Thieves Guild, the Assassins Guild, that whole new faction that's coming up.
What new faction?
There's whispers of somebody calling themselves the Solicitor, who's trying to find able-bodied adventurers to kind of become vigilantes in the city, to take the law into their own hands because he believes that, or they believe rather, that the Mistmen aren't doing enough.
Okay. Right. So I guess
Rierto, I'm sorry.
Go.
No, I wanted to find out, Rierto, why are you going to Arcanal?
I'm not going to Arcanal. I would like to go back home to Moses, if anything.
Where is the
What's in
teleportation circle
Moses?
taking you?
I mean, my family is in Moses.
Yeah.
My home is in Moses.
Was there any location that Miss Curfew would take you, given that she had gifted you this curse, or gifted you, and I put air quotes, curse. Is there anywhere that she would typically lay low or anything like that?
Oh, I don't know. She never really taught me anything about this lifestyle.
And follow up, because she's the one that gave you this, and obviously there's a connection. Given that you said that if we kill her by the next full moon, that you will not be embraced with the curse. Is there some kind of connection that you both have? Like, can you sense where she's at, or if she's near, or something like that?
No, unfortunately. And because I can't control the transformation, I can't sniff out her scent.
Okay.
Helen can.
Well, that's what I was going to go with. I was going to say, well, let's go back to the tailor and have Helen sniff where the Minotaur was. Out of character, I'm telling you that. But in character, actually, Helen is going to be quite essential in what my thought is on this. Is yes, the body may be gone, but the smell is probably lingering. So I'm sure Helen can probably pick the scent up and maybe track where the body was taken.
Wait, hold on. Why? Hold on. Why are we going after the Minotaur body
Well,
when we
evidence.
could? But okay. Should we not first capture the subject?
Well, first of all, she's not going to be captured. She's a werewolf. We will kill her.
Okay, so shouldn't we go kill her first and then gather evidence to prove our homeboy innocent?
Absolutely. So where should we start in looking for her?
Are you asking me?
Yes, because
Oh,
you gave the suggestion. So I'm
you
just
know
wondering.
what?
Obviously, you have a plan on where
Actually, I
she is.
do. Yes, I do. Thank you for respecting my role as leader of the group. I believe our first position should be the magistrate to see who she wants to go speak with. And then from there, we splinter cell off. I and Togo will go
Splinter
get.
cell?
Splint cell, like splinter ourselves off. And Togo and I will go acquire the X to do the murder. You and Aelin will follow the lead of the lady smell with Helen. You will have Helen.
Oh,
And then we will link back up at rendezvous point C, which is where we've been living for the last 5 days. And then we will x-axis our way to death of her. That is my full plan. I know I
Okay.
am a genius. You could bow down to me or suck my balls.
So here's my. It's wonderful. That's a great idea. I love it.
I would like to do an insight check.
I love the idea. I love it.
I love the idea.
I do though, and I'm not kidding. I do. I generally do. Here's my problem again. You said you remembered what the word evidence was.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to slaughter someone.
Yes.
And then hope to find evidence as to why we murdered her, a lady of the house Ildar. So without the evidence,
Yes.
and we kill her,
Yes.
they will kill us. Because we have no evidence to prove that she's at fault. And no offense, and I look at Rierto, he's not going to be much support for us right now. Because he's the guilty party.
I turn to
And
Togo. Don't you know a spell about honesty?
Spell of honesty. I could, and I start recollecting. I go, I think I tried something that worked.
Yeah.
I could try that, but onto who?
I don't know. It is evidence, no? Honesty spell. The gods supply you with magic, and then, oh, the gods are benevolent. They will never fuck us over like this. They live through goblin men, like that shit.
Now, what we
Well,
could what we could do. I'm sorry, because we're wasting investigation time here. Why don't we do what I agree with part of your plan
Which one?
of the fact that we should split.
Oh, okay, I like this.
Two of us should go with Helen to the tailor.
Yes.
Because the reason I say this is because the smell is only going to be there for so much time.
Yes.
So I would ideally like her to pick up the scent of that body so we can track down where the body's at. Because then we know where one of the pieces of evidence is, which opens the door to murder. Because, and in the meantime, the other two, because I'm sure the obtaining of the axe is not a lengthy process, correct? And I look at the gnome.
He shrugs.
Okay. I'll take that as a yes. You can pick up your axe and then go to the magistrates and find out the information that you're looking for. And that way we're covering two bases in one time
Now-
instead of just going down one path.
Here is the other question.
Yes.
I know I can talk to Helen, and so can Togo. Can either of you two talk to Helen? I don't remember right now.
I can comprehend languages.
That's not a language.
Okay.
I can do.
No,
I can
it's
do
gonna
speak with animals.
be.
I'm like, yeah, I don't think I have any.
No, I definitely don't.
I'm like, I don't have to speak with her, but Helen, I feel like we've followed each other long enough that if you were to lead me somewhere, we could figure this out. No.
He spins in place and then heads for the door and starts to paw at it.
So
What does that mean?
I guess that's a yes. You tell me. Is that a? Would you prefer us to split in a different
I mean, I
combination?
am just now thinking that whoever is on the Helen team should also be able to communicate with her.
Okay. Is the voucher location near the tailor? Please say yes.
He looks at you. He's like, I mean, this is a voucher for any of the blacksmiths that I have befriended. So it's up to you to figure out where you want to go.
Well, is there any of the ones that you've befriended near the tailor?
I mean, within reason, sure.
Okay. So yes, Togath?
I mean, we could always just be myself and maybe you.
That's what
Go and
I was about to get to that. Yes, I agree with you. I was
uh,
going to say that you and I go, and Eteocles and Aelin can go ahead and go to the tailor with Helen, and we will go to the magistrates, inquire further on who she spoke to and where her current location may be. Maybe I can take some of the documents that as a agent of the magistrate and the Mistman, I should be able to take some of the documents so I can still have documents for Helen to smell and track her down.
Wait. I'm going with Helen
And
and
Eteocles, yes.
to follow the trail. Fantastic.
Because we're getting
Exactly.
Minotaur body.
Exactly where I wanted to go.
Is that sarcasm?
And I smirk at Aelin. I'm like, okay, well, so I think we've got a plan here, and then we will figure out for the cobbler. You're going to be working on that. And I look at the gnome. I'm like, and I tell I just say, listen, we're going to do what we can to clear your name. I give you my word, and we'll be back.
How do we know? Hold on. Really quick. How do we know he's not just gonna leave?
Could do a blood pet.
Rierto.
Togoth looks back at him and go, "You trust us, right?"
Who are you asking?
Yeah.
Who are you asking?
But who are you asking?
Oh, who am I asking? I'm asking Rialto.
Oh, he looks at you. He's like, I don't really know you, so I kind of.
I'm Eteocles, the Forgotten.
That's very nice. So
Not really.
We could have just kept him here holding you for a longer time. We discussed this as we were civil with this. We could have easily.
Look.
Well, I wouldn't say easily because I'm sure you're purveyor of some wonderful magic here, given the awards that you have on the building. But this could have gone a way different route. But
Well,
we
really
chose
quick.
diplomacy.
How long does it take to prepare a teleportation thing?
I mean, apparently Eltiriel already has the circle prepared.
Right. How long did it take him?
About an hour.
Fuck. Okay. Good bean. Okay.
I look at him and I say, do you give us your word that you will not leave and give us time to clear your name?
Unless it becomes incredibly necessary, I hope that you can clear my name.
I have shitty insight, but I'll do an insight check.
Okay.
Unless somebody who has good insight wants to do it. But because I'm gonna think he's a vampire and kill him. Okay.
I mean, I could try. I mean, I have
Alright.
mine's a +3.
I got a hard 13.
Okay.
16 + 3, 19.
Yeah. Unless something happens that he feels threatened, he'll probably stay.
Okay.
I look at the shopkeep. You're keeping him safe, right?
He nods.
So the regions that you took, I'm assuming that is a message spell that you can still do if there's any issues that come up for us to return.
Oh yeah. I didn't take any of the Feywild for messages. No.
Oh, wow.
What did you take it for?
Or we'll just say transmutation spells.
Running a great axe and 2 silver?
Not at all.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Look me, I
okay.
guess.
Well, okay, so we'll be back. We're gonna do what we can for you. Okay.
Yeah, they both nod.
Okay.
Right.
And
And as you
Are we
guys
splitting up here?
Yeah.
As you guys
Yeah.
start to leave, the morning sun is coming up, and I think this is a good spot to call it for tonight. So as always, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. Please continue to wash your hands, continue to keep your distance, continue to wear your masks in public if you feel like you need to. Please take care of yourselves. It is a rough time with the whole Supreme Court situation, and a lot of the states are hungering for cracking down on things they have no business cracking down on. So please take care of yourselves. As always, if you're watching live, there is a series of phone numbers that are going up because we take mental health seriously here on this channel. It's part of our general health. And if you feel like you need help, just know that there are resources out there for you. It is okay to not feel okay. If you're a friend or family member of somebody that is normally a strong personality, please check in on them. You never know how a simple hello or how are you text can change the trajectory of somebody's life. If you're not in the United States, a link is going up with the resources you need in the closest locations to the countries that you're living in. I believe that there's over 100 locations available on that list. So just know that if you feel like you need the resources, that they are available. As always, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. We will see you on Monday for our Anarch chapter of Vampire the Masquerade. You can find me Tuesday at McStabber Studios for our second season of Werewolf Phoenix's Call. And if not, you can catch us again next Friday for our Star Wars Out in the Dark and a special one-shot at the end of the month to keep an eye out for. But as always, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you when we see you. Have a good night.